James Harden got a chance, right? What happens? They hold Steph Curry to 0 points in the first half. All you got to do is keep up the good work for the next half, and you got it. But who came and led his team to victory? Who was the man that put up 33 points in 2 quarters? What are we talking about? Who is the better ball player, James Harden or Steph Curry?
I can already tell where you're going with that bullshit introduction. But it's James Harden. I don't even think it's close. James Harden is better at every thing in basketball. He's better at everything other than shooting. Like Curry is the best shooter that has ever lived or that has ever graced the NBA court. But Harden is better at everything. Harden is a very good shooter, not Curry, but a very good shooter. He is a better driver. He's better at getting to the free throw line. He's a better ball handler in my opinion. He's a better defender. He's a better passer. He's a better point guard than Curry. Like Harden is just a better player. You know what I'm saying? Like Curry, like we're not debating career because or accomplishments because.
Excuse me. I already told y'all that I was gonna pick Steph Curry because I think he's cuter. Not saying Harden isn't, but I like Steph Curry. Not to mention, I remember when he first started off, when Steph Curry first started off, and he's a man of God. That's even better. When he first started off, and they had that game where they wanted the coach to like play somebody, and the person had got injured. Then Steph Curry you know what I'm talking about? It was like before he was like in a household name, before he was like even a big name. It was a game that I remember watching where they went through like so much that game, and Steph Curry was the savior for them. So I feel like Harden don't have that.
All right, so I love James Harden. That's my guy. I have a disdain for Steph Curry as a Cleveland fan. Of course, I have some type of hate in my heart for that man. But I'm gonna go through this based on 4 categories: handles, scoring, defense, leadership. Out of these 4 categories, Steph Curry wins 3-1. Handles. Steph Curry has a shorter frame, quicker reflexes. He's got a little bit more handles to him. They're close, but I'll say it goes Kyrie, Curry, Harden as far as handles go. Scoring wise, Curry revolutionized this positionless basketball game you talking about, Davi. As far as his career, his shooting is 47, 43, and 90. Harden's is 44, 36, and 85. Not close. Curry also for this season has increased his average points per game to 29 points per game.
There's a difference between scoring and shooting. Yes, Curry has better shooting numbers because Curry is a better shooter. So he doesn't go to the hole as much. He doesn't take the crazy fucking shots that James takes. So yes, he has better statistics or percentage numbers. But James is a better scorer. Period. He's a better off ball scorer than Curry. That's cap. He's a better on-ball scorer than Curry. With the ball in his hands, he's more dangerous than Steph Curry. Yes, Steph Curry can pull up from 30, but James can pull up from 30, break you down.
Well, he's bigger. That's why he can. If we talking about dunking, like he way bigger than Steph Curry, so you can't even use that. I don't feel like you can use that. But anywho, again, I cannot think of what game this was when they played against them. All I remember was like half of the team was hurt in that rule where they have to, you know what I'm talking about? I can't think of, man, I'm gonna have to find it so y'all can see the video. And Steph Curry like really carried the team. That's when he kind of started to get his name out there. Again, I agree with you with the.
So boom, handles and scoring go to Curry, scoring goes to Curry. You said that because Harden gets more buckets or whatever, has more time on the ball. That's just because D'Antoni allowed him to do the ISO. That's why those numbers like that. Curry is the much more efficient and much more effective scorer. Now we go to defense. I can get at the Harden. He has a larger frame and he causes more problems for defense as far as centers and power forwards guarding him can do. Curry ain't got nothing to do with that. But leadership. This all boils down to 2018-2019 semifinals between the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. In this time, Steph Curry led them boys to that victory.
You talking about the 2018-2019 semi-conference finals the conference finals where Curry had Durant, Clay, and Draymond, and Harden had injured CP that didn't play, Eric Gordon and Clint Capella. That's the game you talk about where
Again, I'm still going with Steph Curry. I like him. I think he's better.
Yes, during this time at Game 5, what were they? 2-2. Not only did they not have Chris Paul, but guess who went out Game 5? Boom! Kevin Durant, right? So here's the opportunity for James Harden to lead his team to the win. Couldn't do it. They held Steph Curry to 0 points in that next game. Up until the second half, he came out and brought the boys 33 points.
They won that game.
They lost that game. They lost that game. Game 5, they lost that game.
No, who?
They lost. The Rockets lost the game.
No, they did because it was up 3-2.
No, it was 2-2, sir. Sir, it was 2-2. Sir, I'm gonna go ahead. It was 2-2. It was 2-2. Kevin Durant blows his leg out. Everybody's like, Rockets got to get this win. They still lost. Golden State goes up 3-2 right there. It's over with Game 6. It's over with Game 6. Come Game 6, they held Steph Curry to 0 points in the first half. What does Steph Curry do? He comes back the second half and gets 33 buckets for the win. What are we talking about? Up in this time.
No, listen, hold on. You're talking about when CP3 was on the Rockets, right?
CP3 was on the Rockets, correct.
And so when CP3 I think they went to the CP3 on the Rockets. Mm-hmm. They were up 3-2 on the Warriors, and then the Warriors won the last two games because CP3 got hurt. I don't know what game you're talking about because that series Rockets were up 3-2, and then CP3 got hurt, and then he ain't play Game 7, and then the Rockets.
And KD, no, it was over with Game 6. It was over with Game 6.
They lost Game 7.
It was over with Game 6.
7. Bro, you're talking about the wrong series then.
Sir. All right, they finished in the conference semifinals, lost to the Warriors. Tell me what that record is, sir.
I don't see nothing. Hold on.
Sure, I got you. They lost to the Warriors with the record of what? Can you see it?
It's blurry. Like not the playoff finish. Lost to 2-4.
They lost Game 6, sir.
Okay,
Game 5. That's when KD blew his fucking.
And wait, okay. Did they win or lose? Did they win or lose this series? Tell me, no. The finals. That's when they lost, or they won, or they lost to Toronto.
That's the finals. They lost to Toronto, correct? Sir, whatever you think about right now is not what we were just talking about. Whatever you think about right now is not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is this. Game 5. Yeah. KD, because you just said Chris Paul got hurt, right? So you just lost a key piece of that. Guess who else got hurt? KD got hurt, right? Y'all still lost that game. Then in the next game, y'all got hope. Y'all got opportunity, right? James Harden got a chance, right? What happens? They hold Steph Curry to 0 points in the first half. All you got to do is keep up with the good work for the next half, and you got it. But who came and led his team to victory? Who was the man that put up 33 points in 2 quarters? What are we talking about? The savior for Golden State.
Pat, relax. So Curry, answer this question. Curry, for the better part of their career, has had the better team. Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? No.
No. For the better part of their career. So remember what you just said. No. What did you just say? You said the better part of their career.
Yeah, for
the better part of their career. The better part of their career. 4 years. What happened? James Harden was on the bench of an outstanding team. You see what I'm saying? Now let's stop right there. You said the better part of their career. 4 years of James Harden's career, he was on the bench of an outstanding team. Ergo, an outstanding team. The team that was better than a Steph Curry Warriors that he was the starter for. Okay, cool. Now, we fast forward to James Harden going over to the Rockets. He has a stellar team. Not only did he have a stellar team, but that team gave them some comp. Okay, but guess who came out on top? Steph Curry. What are we talking about?
Bro, Steph
Curry had a better team once KD came over there.
What are you talking about? KD came there what? KD came there 2 years after they won a championship.
So stop right there. Stop right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. The reason I say that, let me tell you why I say this. The season before KD comes over, the Golden State Warriors get the best record of all time, right? Now here's my issue with that. That's the same season they lost to the Cavs. My issue with that was this. That is heralded as like an outstanding superstar, whatever team. I hold that team in the same esteem that I hold it just slightly above 2015 Atlanta Hawks, who had the best record in the league, only to get their ass swept in the first round of the playoffs, right? So I hold the Golden State Warriors right above them as far as putting up these great numbers record-wise for the season. Now, you're saying that James Harden had a better team for the better part of his career, and I'm telling you, he already did. I'm saying he didn't. That's what I mean. He didn't, and I'm telling you that's not the case. He went from an outstanding team for 4 years, right, to go over to be in the Houston Rockets and to be what they was like the what was it, the fourth seed those years while he was over there. Let me pull up. Hold on, I got it right here. Yeah, he was the fourth. They were the fourth seed. The fourth seed for those 2 years before that.
I was trying to find the video for the game I'm talking about, but I can't find it.
So for six of his 13 years at that point in time, he has outstanding teams. Then Chris Paul comes over. What happens that season? That season, they make it over to the semifinals. You're telling me that they didn't have, so you're saying he had the better team. By how much? Like how much better are we talking?
Curry, listen, bro. Listen.
They're better. The team was better because of Steph Curry. That's what I'm arguing.
No,
the guy who revolutionized the basketball game that you're watching today.
James Harden has done more, again, with less than Steph Curry. Steph Curry
lies. Lies.
No, he hasn't. Since the moment.
You're sitting here as if Steph Curry didn't have to keep kicking and screaming them good old Golden State Warriors up until the team got established to the way they were back in 2014, 2015.
Listen, since the moment that James Harden has went to Houston, he had no, I don't want to say no help. He was the only player. They tried Dwight Howard, he failed. They tried Carmelo, he didn't work out. He did not have a good teammate until he got motherfucking Capella was serviceable.
Capella was good. Eric Gordon was good. Capella was good. Eric Gordon. PJ Tucker. What are you talking about? PJ Tucker, Clint Capella, Eric Gordon.
No, these are role players. What are you talking about? He had not one other All-Star. Curry had two. What are you talking about?
Sir. Okay, so that's good. I like what you said that. Hold on, let's stay right there. No, because this is what I'm gonna do. You say he had two other All-Stars. The two other All-Stars you're talking about are A1, Draymond and Klay Thompson, right? Yeah. Now let's think about it like this. What did you just say earlier? You said he's not good off the ball. This is another reason why I put Steph Curry over James. No. This is another reason why I put Steph Curry over James Harden.
I said cap. I caught myself. I said
right. No. What I said was this is another reason why you said James Harden was not a better player off ball. Oh. That's what I said. Right. So here's my thing. Not only did Steph Curry revolutionize the game of basketball as it is today, but his ability off ball to become such a problem for defenses made his other teammates that much better. See, we sit here, I'm not going to say Klay wasn't an all-star. Klay is definitely an all-star. However, the fact that he was with Steph Curry made him even more of an all-star because they had the problem of Steph Curry always being there, always moving around off ball, always causing all these problems, making open shots for Klay Thompson, making open opportunities for Draymond. Draymond is not an all-star. He was made an all-star by Steph Curry. My problem with James Harden was, who did James Harden make an all-star? Who was James Harden's ability to make an all-star?
Listen, all right, okay.
That's leadership. That's another reason you're a better ball player, because I can make you better just by being on the court.
Bro, if you ain't got people that are inherently good already, you can't. There's only so much you can do. Clint Capella was a shitty player before he got with James Harden, and then he was closer to All-Star. He was averaging fucking 18 and 12. He just never made an All-Star game.
Who did he make an All-Star?
Hold on, nobody. He did. Clint Capella didn't go to the motherfucking Hawks and ain't doing nothing. Now he's on the bench. Fucking Draymond Green said was a defensive player of the year, and he was a motherfucking a good point forward. So how is he not good? How is he not already an All-Star? Curry ain't make him an All-Star.
Draymond is not an All-Star on any other team than the Golden State Warriors. I stand by that. Draymond is not an All-Star on any other team other than Steph Curry's Golden State Warriors.
I just said right, W lost, okay?
Watch out there.
It's even now.
Watch out there. No, I'm two up on you.
1-1.
I'm two up on you. You ain't even debating this one. You ain't even debate. I'm two up on you. So Draymond was a problem. Draymond is a great defender. Is he not? Yes, he is. He is a great passer of the ball. Is he not?
He is not an all-star without Steph Curry.
So is motherfucking Gobert not an All-Star without Donovan Mitchell? Because he's a defensive player of the year, multiple times. So what are you saying? So defense.
I'm saying Draymond Green. I'm saying Draymond Green is not an All-Star without Steph Curry. I'm not talking about Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. I'm saying Steph Curry, Draymond Green is not an All-Star without Steph Curry.
Oh, so Klay Thompson not an All-Star without Steph Curry?
I said for sure. I said he's an All-Star for sure.
Okay, so until he got Chris Paul.
Sure.
Until he got Chris Paul, he never had an All-Star. And Chris Paul still was an All-Star.
He never had an All-Star. So who is A1? Motherfucking Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. Who are these two?
Bro, I'm talking about when he was the leading his team, bro. I'm not even talking about the Thunder, bro.
So stay right there. So stay right. This is what I'm bringing up. Steph Curry started on his team from the first season in 2009 up until now, and you're saying that through the better part of his career, he's had a better team. Stop. If you don't compare James Harden, just getting to the Rockets and the quality of his team, you have to take into account that team that Steph Curry led to the finals had to be built over years, over 10 years. It had to be built.
It wasn't over 10 years, but I get that to Steph Curry. He helped build his team. When I said that, I wasn't talking about the Thunder because I know that that Thunder team was great. I'm talking about the system moment he came to Houston. That is the James Harden I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the James Harden that was on that.
So system moment, James Harden got out of the Thunder. Already been in the league. Already had an understanding of how the game goes. He was a better developed player. Right?
No, Kirk, what you mean? What are you talking about? I am confused about bro, listen, Curry came in the league first. If you take
they came in at the same time Curry started first.
No. They came in the same year?
Same year, same draft.
Okay. So if you take out the first 3-4 years, it's until James got the Rockets, went to the Rockets. Curry, All-Star already. I think James made his first All-Star the first year he got to the Rockets. Since that moment, Curry was I want to say Curry was on a better team, but I can't remember his roster. I'm pretty sure he had all his front players and Harrison Barnes at that point. And I think that was the year that they skyrocketed.
His favorite playoffs. That he's not even really listening to you.
No, I'm listening.
So
this is just my neutral face.
James Harden was on a worse team. He had no players. They just traded everybody away to get him. Not everybody, fucking Jeremy Lamb. And then they got Dwight Howard. They made it to the 4th seed. This is James' first year, and they made it to the 4th seed when Jesse wasn't in the playoffs. And they were just trash. The next year, or the year 2 years later, when Curry won his first MVP, which should have been James' MVP because he had better numbers with just a few less wins. I think.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I got it written down. Let's do that whenever you're ready. My bad.
The Warriors won a championship. The next year, Curry obviously won his unanimous. Next year, fucking Westbrook should have won. Westbrook won. Again, should have been James Harden's MVP. He had better numbers other than 2 less rebounds. He had better assists. He had higher scoring. His team had 8 more wins. He had 2 less rebounds. And they gave it to Westbrook. I understand, yes, he had a triple-double. James Harden was 2 rebounds short of a triple-double and 8 more wins. Come the fuck on.
So again, so right here, I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna touch on 2 things you just said. First thing I'm gonna touch is the Russell Westbrook versus James Harden. Russell Westbrook got that MVP. No, there is no stealing of that MVP. That was his MVP.
I'm not saying he was undeserving. I'm just saying I feel like James Harden was more deserving. He had better numbers, and he was a better leader to his team. Like you said, leadership. He had better, and he was a better leader for his team. He took his team further, and he just averaged 2 less rebounds. If he would have averaged 2 more rebounds, would he not have got the MVP?
It was also the win. It was also the wins. So my thing is this.
What wins?
Like you just said, he had 8 more wins than
Yeah. So if he had averaged 2 more, if he would average 2 more rebounds, what other excuse other than he averaged a triple-double?
That's fine. Nonetheless, that was his. You're like that was Russell Westbrook. My other point that I didn't get to while we were doing the debate was this. James Harden gets buckets. but these buckets don't equate to wins. When
Yes,
Steph Curry, between the
Bro,
two, when Steph Curry is scoring, listen, he has a better win percentage when Steph Curry is scoring than James Harden. James Harden gets buckets, however, that doesn't secure the win. My point is this. What?
Because he was on a better team. He had all-stars with him. He had better players.
Sir. This is why I think your point is not as grounded as you think, because you're saying he had a better team for the better part of his career. That is not the case. That is not the case. He had since the moment he got to the Rockets.
Yes.
Sure. I that's still not the case. I'll say since 2015, 2016. At that point, he had a better team for 3 years. For three out of 13 years, he had a better team. Right? Now,
Curry?
Steph Curry had a better team for 3 out of 13 years than James Harden had. 3 out of 13. That's from 2015, 2016, 2016, 2017. Each one of with the exception of the first year that they won a championship. With the exception of the first year, so those next 3 years is when Steph Curry had a better team than James Harden had. Where was I? Oh, yeah. James Harden gets points. However, Steph Curry is more effective at leading his team to get the win. You want to say it's a better team? For 3 years, sure, you had a better team. Nonetheless, you take Steph Curry out of the equation, that team isn't as great as they were.
You take James Harden off that team, they don't make the playoffs. You take Steph Curry off the Warriors, they're still liable.
Whoa! You take Steph Curry off the playoffs, they're not going to the playoffs. You take Steph Curry off, they're not going to the playoffs. They have a fighting chance to the playoffs. Bro, if you got Harrison Barnes, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, motherfucking, not Mozgov, you have motherfucking. They're not going to the playoffs.
Bro, yes they are. Come on.
Not in that time. Not in that time. No, they're not. No, they're not.
You take James Harden off the team, bro. Who do you have? The early Rockets team. If you take James Harden off, who do you have?
Chris Paul the Golden State Warriors.
You don't have nobody. What are you talking about? Stop the cat, bro.
Sir.
Okay, listen.
The better player. Period. The better player is Steph Curry.
It's not. So listen. Before, if you put those two rosters together, 2015 rosters together, right? You take Curry and you take James Harden off the Rockets rosters. The next two players you pick are going to be from Golden State. Maybe the next three are going to be from Golden State. You're going to take Klay before anybody else on the Rockets. You're going to take Draymond before anybody on the Rockets. You're going to take Harrison Barnes before anybody else on the Rockets.
Sir, you're saying that now. You're not saying that, sir. This is my thing. Like, you're saying that right now in 2021. Okay? Let's go back.
And now, okay, look up the roster.
To the roster, sure, for sure. We go back. You're not saying that because these guys not proven until they get with Steph.
Clay, what are you talking about? How are they not proving it? They got drafted.
Check it out. We spinning wheels, man. We spinning wheels. My four reasons were based on the ability to handle the ball, the ability to score the ball, the ability to defend the ball, and the ability to lead the team. And I said I put all those accolades. I didn't mention any of the accolades you mentioned. I brought it straight down to the opportunity where they both were evenly matched team-wise. When they were evenly matched team-wise, right? They were 2-2. They were 2-2. They were 2-2. Both of them loses. Both teams lose that essential piece that you're talking about. Chris Paul came back. This is when Chris Paul came back. So they got 2 wins with Chris Paul being out of the picture. Chris Paul came back game 5, right? Chris Paul came back game 5. That's where they lost. That's where KD pops his Achilles, right? Chris Paul is back. So they're at an advantage over them. You see what I'm saying? Now the Rockets have the advantage. They couldn't pull it off. That is my catalyst for this whole thing. When we were evenly matched and y'all had the better team. You guys have the better team now. And y'all only got to get 2 more wins. They couldn't pull it off.
Bro, I still don't see them. They won the championship 2 years in a row, right?
Sir.
Without Kevin Durant. So therefore, I don't see. Listen, sir, I know I get that. I get that. I said they went to the finals twice without Kevin Durant. Just because you can take Kevin Durant out doesn't mean you have a worse team now. Their team was just so much better than everybody else with Kevin Durant. You take Kevin Durant away, you still have a better team than the majority of everybody else in the league.
Sir, you just took Kevin Durant out. Now y'all both evenly matched as far as all-stars on each team.
No, because you got 3. You have 3 for the Warriors. Sir, you have 2 for the Rockets.
Sir, stop with the Draymond all-star. He's not an all-star.
Let's
Yes,
go back to
yes.
Thanks for watching this clip of That's Debatable. I'm Tony T. Be sure to give this video a like and comment your views down below. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how you felt about the video. But if you really want to support the channel, give this video a like and watch more clips by selecting the video to the left and to the right of me here.